everybody. We are back. Now, during the commercial break, we straightened something out. I said that in the monologue area, where the funny jokes were, I said that Alicia Silverstone had been on the show. This was her first time. Very excited to meet her. And I was corrected by the producer of the show, who said, no, she's been here before. But it turns out he's wrong. And he's right over there. Let's take a shot of the guy who was wrong. Jeff, you couldn't see this, but the best part of that was there are three guys behind you going, guys that are just way too happy to laugh at someone they've never met. All right, well, anyway, we straightened that out, and I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled to say that my first guest, of course, the star of the movie Clueless. Starting tomorrow, you can see her in the brand new film Love's Labor's Lost. Please welcome, for the first time, Alicia Silverstone.
Thank you.
Random man yelling out things to you. How awkward.
Hey, everybody! How's it going? Anything going on here?
Mr. President,
Anything
please.
going on here? I think I left my keys.
You didn't leave your keys. Now, I told you you can't handle this. I think you should go.
Let me talk. I swear to God, I can handle it. I can control myself. I swear. Oh, God. Come on. Back, girl. Ain't no time like the first.
Sir, would you get out of here? You gotta go.
Can't help shit. I'm crazy.
All right, get out of here right now. Get out of here.
Baby.
Liz, get him out of here. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, how the President of the United States embarrasses me so. Anyway, thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
You know what? It's funny, because I mentioned, of course you did it. It's a number of years now since you did Clueless. But I am noticing that this movie is on TV. Have you noticed this? It's on TV all the time now. It's practically it's like there's a Clueless cable channel where they show Clueless constantly. Are you getting that? Are you noticing that it's on everywhere?
Well, I don't notice as much, but people always sort of tell me, did you see Clueless was on the other night? But I hear that, I've heard that since it came out.
Right.
It's been like this thing that I always hear. And then, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
With these,
we shouldn't have given you zinc alum before you came out. Drink this powdered zinc and then start the interview.
but these, like, older people will come over to me and I'll be walking through a door and they'll go, as if, and they say it in this really funny way. And I just think that's so odd. That
also, an older person wouldn't know how to say, including me, wouldn't know how to say as if. You know what I mean? They probably do it like as if.
Yeah, they do. They're like...
like it's a question. And just frighten you more than anything else.
But it's really great because I didn't know what it meant when I did it.
Right.
Before I did it, I was like, what does this mean? And because I didn't understand any of the language.
But that's so cool because now it's part of pop culture. I mean, that movie taught a lot of people how to speak.
It's frightening.
It is probably frightening. I learned a lot from the Three Stooges, so it all works out.
I did too. I loved the Three Stooges.
Do you watch the Three Stooges a lot?
My whole childhood.
That is so rare. So many women don't like the Three Stooges.
I was obsessed.
Oh, marry me. They want you to. Okay, you think about it, all right? That was the nicest put down I ever... You were like, No, you smiled and just let it go. That's the nicest way to do it. Next. Now, you don't watch a lot of television, do you?
Not a lot, but I do watch Friends.
You watch Friends?
I'm very, very excited on Thursday nights because you can see it at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and 11 o'clock.
So what, you just have food sent in and just watch Friends all night?
Well, I'll try to schedule around Thursday night,
right.
but you know, sometimes I don't make it home. But I get very excited because of Lisa Kudrow.
She's hilarious.
She's so funny, and she just, you know, if you've had like a really hard day, something about it you can just go like, she just makes me chuckle. So it's so good.
So it relaxes you. It doesn't, you know, it kind of just calms you.
Yes.
It puts you in that nice Zen state.
Yes.
And it's on NBC. Check it out, Friends, Thursday nights.
And the funny thing is, I only just discovered the show.
Oh.
Sorry.
I was in the middle of whoring myself on the network.
Okay, go back to it.
Now, you just discovered the show, really?
Yeah, I learned it like a year ago.
That's so funny. It's been on, I think, for 6 years.
It's usually the way things
That
go with
happens
me.
sometimes because I remember, like in 1995, starting to listen to Queen on the radio and going, this is pretty good. I think these guys are going to make it. Is it, you know, I used to live in Los Angeles, and I worked there. I used to work on The Simpsons and shows like that out there, and back in those days, I got used to LA living because things are a little more spread out. Now that you're in New York, I know you're just here for a short time, but do you find it strange to be in New York City because suddenly it's so much more dense? You actually have to worry about, like, walking past your window. Is that weird for you?
Yeah, well, you don't think it's going to be weird, but then, you know, I woke up this morning and then in the morning before, and I never get used to it, and I sort of open up the window and I realize I'm naked, and I'm like, oh!
You realize? I've never realized I was naked. I'm so uncomfortable with my body that I'm always really aware of when I'm naked. If I'm alone, I'm not naked ever. Like in the bathroom alone in a cabin in the woods, I'm wearing this suit, you know?
In the shower?
In the shower, I take the jacket off but leave the shirt and tie. No, but you must be comfortable, I mean, to just be able to walk around naked like that.
Not so comfortable, but...
Do you ever forget and just walk around town? Hey, Joe. Nice day, Bill. What's everyone looking at? What's wrong with you people? We, you know, we've actually had, we've had a couple of people from Love's Labor's Lost come through and talk about the movie. It's a pretty interesting project.
I think I'm so proud of this movie. It has a similar energy to me that Clueless had, you know, because in Clueless we were all sort of like, woo! Just so overly excited. And this is how, for me, this is this film that there's 4 boys and 4 girls who are just constantly gonna die because they're so excited for each other. There's so much giddiness, and I just think it's so lovely.
Yeah, and also, and because it's a musical, you know what I mean? The energy just keeps picking up. People keep breaking into song. I think we have a clip here from Love's Labor's Lost. Do we need to know anything before we show this?
This is just basically the girls being really giddy because they're in love.
All right, let's take a look at this clip. That's, you know what's, that's very cool. You know what's interesting about is that I've always fantasized that that's how women wake up. Like, la 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 la.
Isn't that nice?
Later in life, you learn that's not true.
No, it is true.
What are you doing here?
I'm sorry. I'll go. I'll get out of here.
Your breath is horrible.
I'm sorry. Well, you don't want to know about my life. Love's Labor's Lost opens tomorrow, which is exciting.
Yes.
And you know what? It was. I knew I was right. It's the first time having you on the show. It's great to have you here. I hope you can come back sometime.
Thank you. I would love to.
Thank you so much for doing it. And I'll keep Clinton away. Don't worry. Alicia Silverstone, everybody. Andy Dick coming up. We'll be right back. Stick around.